I almost didn't go that night. The party was somewhere far outside town, one of those places where GPS starts acting weird and every road looks the same. I remember sitting in my car for a few seconds before starting the engine, thinking maybe I should just stay home. But I had promised Ashley. So I drove. At first, everything felt normal. Streetlights, houses, occasional traffic. Then, slowly, things changed. The lights disappeared. The houses turned into empty land, trees started closing in on both sides of the road. My GPS kept recalculating. Rerouting. I missed turns I didn't even see. My signal dropped to 1 bar, then none. That's when I realized I was completely alone. No cars. No people. Just a long, dark road stretching into nothing. And then I saw him. He stepped right into the middle of the road. I slammed the brakes. My heart jumped into my throat as the car came to a stop just a few feet away from him. He raised his hands like he needed help, like I was supposed to stop. I didn't want to open the window. But I did, just a little. He walked up slowly. Middle-aged. Normal-looking. Too normal. Then he lifted a flashlight. Right into my face. The light was blinding. I turned away, trying to shield my eyes. "Sorry," he said. "Thought you might be someone else." My car broke down. His voice sounded calm. Friendly even. Still, something felt off. The way he moved the light, not just at my face, but lower. Like he was studying me. I should have driven away. But I didn't. Instead, I asked him for directions. I finally got back on what I thought was the right road. That's when Ashley called. Her voice was breaking, cutting in and out. She was lost. I pulled over, trying to keep the signal long enough to help her. She started listing road names, turns, landmarks. Then she said something that made my stomach drop. She had also stopped for a man. Same road. Same story. But the directions he gave her were completely different. The opposite direction. That's when it hit me. One of us wasn't being sent to the party. One of us was being sent somewhere else. "Stay where you are," I told her. "I'm coming to you." I hung up and turned the car around. The road got darker the further I drove. No signal. No lights. Just trees, and silence. Then I saw headlights ahead. Relief hit me instantly. Ashley. But as I got closer, something wasn't right. There were people around her car. Not one. Not two. 7, maybe more. A truck was parked sideways in front of her, blocking the road. And they were hitting her car. Yelling. Trying to get inside. One of them had a bat. I froze. My hands started shaking on the steering wheel. I couldn't call for help. There was no signal. No one else was coming. It was just me, and them. I didn't think. I couldn't. There was no time. If I drove away, they would get her. If I stayed, they might see me. So I did the only thing I could think of. I pressed the gas pedal. Hard. The engine roared as I sped straight toward them, honking non-stop. My heart was pounding so loud I could barely hear anything else. At the last second, they noticed me. And scattered. Like animals. Some ran into the trees. Others jumped into the truck and sped off. I pulled up next to Ashley's car. She was shaking. Crying. Locked inside. Alive. We didn't stop driving until we reached town. Streetlights never looked so good. We pulled into a parking lot and just sat there. Neither of us spoke for a while. Then she broke down. She told me everything. The man had stopped her, just like me. But instead of helping, he sent her down that road. Straight into them. They blocked her car. Yelled at her to get out, threatened her. Tried to break in. If I hadn't shown up when I did, I don't even want to think about it. The police never found them. No truck. No plates. No trace. But I still think about him. Standing in the road. Waiting. Like he knew someone would stop.
After the breakup, I stayed alone in that house. It wasn't supposed to feel like that. It was just a normal house. Old, sure, but nothing special. During the day it felt fine. Quiet, peaceful even. But at night, it changed. The silence felt heavy, like something was pressing down on the entire place. No neighbors, no street noise, just trees outside, and darkness. That night I was lying on the couch watching TV, trying to distract myself. The light from the screen was the only thing lighting up the room. I remember I wasn't even paying attention to what I was watching. And then I saw it. Not directly, in the reflection. At first I thought it was nothing, just shadows moving. Maybe my eyes playing tricks on me. But then I looked closer. There was someone standing behind me. I froze. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. Because deep down, I already knew. If I turned and it was real, that meant someone was inside my house. I just stared at the TV, watching the reflection. The figure wasn't moving, just standing there, watching me. Seconds felt like minutes. Minutes felt like forever. And then, it moved, slowly stepping out of view. Gone. I still didn't move. I listened. Nothing. No footsteps, no doors opening, no windows. Just silence again. That's when it hit me. If someone broke in, I would have heard it. But I didn't. Which meant they were still inside, being quiet. I grabbed my phone slowly, trying not to make a sound. No signal. Of course. I was miles away from anything. I told myself maybe I imagined it. Maybe I was just paranoid after everything that happened. But then I heard it. A soft creak. From upstairs. I slowly sat up, my heart pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. Another creak, like someone shifting their weight, walking. I stood up and grabbed the only thing I could use as a weapon, a baseball bat. Every step toward the stairs felt wrong, like I shouldn't be doing this, like something was waiting for me. At the bottom of the stairs I stopped, listening. Nothing again. Then, a sound behind me, from the kitchen. I turned fast. Nothing there. But I knew I wasn't alone anymore. Whoever it was, they weren't upstairs. They were moving, inside my house, with me. I backed up slowly, gripping the bat tighter, trying to control my breathing. Then I heard it again, closer this time. A floorboard creak, right in front of me. I didn't think. I swung. Hard. The bat hit something solid. A body dropped to the floor with a heavy thud. I turned on the lights. And there he was. A man. Lying on my floor, a gun in his hand. The bullet had hit the wood just inches away from my feet. If I had waited, if I had hesitated, I wouldn't be here right now. The police came later. They said he had been watching the house for days, waiting for the right moment, waiting for me to be alone. But the part that still keeps me up at night is not how he got in. It's the moment I saw him in the reflection, standing there, watching me, for who knows how long.